From MTN News, this is Montana This Morning.
I'm John Shear in Yellowstone National Park, where a bold new plan has been devised to save white bark pine, like some of the white barks that have died right behind me here. Coming up, I'll explain how it works and why the park says this plan is so important.
The number of bear encounters and conflicts seems to have gone up in this area over years past. I'm Shel Lehman. This week, according to Fish, Wildlife and Parks, they have, and they will continue to go up unless we become more prepared.
Alrighty, 6:30 on this Monday edition of Montana This Morning. Jay McDonald and Matt Elwell with you. Being prepared, part of the name of the game when it comes to weather in
Montana. It will be here very soon. We've got a pretty set in stone forecast for the next few days, not a big differential in temperatures. But then we start seeing more and more systems heading this direction, especially as we go into next week.
Exciting.
Wow. Thanksgiving next week.
Right in time for the holidays.
Yeah, temperatures this morning a little chilly. You may want to grab that coat or a couple of extra layers, 20s and 30s. You look at the satellite and radar imagery, there's a little bit of cloud cover. That's about all that we have going at the moment, but our daytime highs expected to be into the mid to upper 50s, in and out of cloud cover through the afternoon. Today's going to be pretty pleasant. We've got pretty good forecast in the near term, but some big changes on the way. I'm going to talk about the timing and what to expect in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you very much, Matt. Now some housekeeping right off the top. Senator Jon Tester made a stop in Butte last week for a town hall meeting. Now the town hall drew about 75 people, including about a dozen people from the Montana Carpenters Union. There were also members of the group Montanans in Solidarity with Palestine, who asked for the senator to call for a ceasefire in the war between Hamas and Israel, to which Senator Tester responded he would not support a ceasefire. The majority of the questions revolved all around the EPA's response to the Superfund cleanup in Butte. And Senator Tester said he would continue to press the EPA to respond to the citizens of Butte. Now our top story this half hour, an entire ecosystem anchored in Yellowstone National Park is on the verge of collapse. MTN's John Shear reports on the effort to save a bird in order to save a forest.
Of all of the conservation stories I've heard, this one has the most fun. It has the most interest.
But it starts with a tragic story. You see it here. Thousands and thousands of acres of white bark pine trees dead.
When you look on the landscape and you look at the trees that are in the highest, craggiest places, those are white bark pine.
The trees are falling victim to wildfires and bark beetles, but mostly to blister rust disease.
So many trees have already died that this whole ecosystem was just going to go out of existence.
Right here, just up the hill from the turnoff to Mount Washburn, is a nice little stand of white bark pine. You can see one of them right over here has been infected with blister rust. It has killed part of the tree. But researchers here in the park tell me that this tree has been tested and is blister rust resistant. So they expect it will be able to fight off the infection and will survive. That could be good for other trees across the Rockies.
So now the forest can be put back.
We go out in the forest and we identify these trees that look like they might be blister rust resistant.
Scientists use seeds from those trees to grow thousands of new blister rust resistant seedlings. Those get planted in high mountain areas, but you just can't plant enough of them, especially across the enormous range of this tree. Nature has an answer.
The thing that really allowed for these trees to propagate was that bird.
The bird is the Clark's nutcracker. It collects the seeds and buries them to use later in the season.
But in the wintertime, they wouldn't find them all.
Essentially, the Clark's nutcracker is planting the seeds.
And that's how Ricketts and the researchers expect to reforest the white bark pine across the West in the U.S. and Canada.
If the bird goes, the tree's going to go.
And perhaps more could be lost than just the birds and the trees. Bears, squirrels, and other animals depend on the large white bark seeds for food.
If it's a bad white bark pine year, the bears go to low elevation. They might even tangle with people more.
White bark pine traps snow and allow it to slowly melt over the summer, so we get longer stream flows in the spring and summer, which is great for fish and wildlife, but also outdoor recreationists.
White bark is high elevation. It's this kind of out of the way, hard to get to, in a way, isolated ecosystem.
Being in a white bark pine forest and walking through it is amazing.
And thanks to Yellowstone, you can get there pretty easily.
Dunraven Pass in Yellowstone, Craig's Pass are all high, and almost 9,000 feet for one, 8,000 feet for the other. You go to Dunraven Pass, get out of your car, look around, most of everything you see are white bark pine.
It's just a beautiful environment. It gives you this sense of peace.
A lot of people didn't know about what's going on.
So when I got the whole story, I said to Doug, we got to have a video of this.
There are now 2 videos created by the Cornell Lab of Ornithology. Those films explain the entire white bark habitat and recovery effort. You can see one online now, and the other will be shown in Yellowstone visitor centers beginning next spring. It's part of a long history Ricketts has of funding environmental projects.
I always said to myself, if I ever have the opportunity, if I ever get rich enough, one of the things that I will do is start a conservation effort.
Just go there and you feel better.
In Yellowstone National Park, I'm John Shearer, MTN News.
And you can find a link to that video and links to the White Bark Pine Ecosystem Foundation over on our website. And we all know bears and humans are coming into contact with each other more often. Just this past summer in Region 3, bear encounters cost the life of one person, sent another to the hospital, and left several bears to be killed by wildlife officials. This week, MTN's Chet Lehman takes a look back at the 2023 year in bear country and at how it can be prevented in the future.
Looking back, it seems like bear encounters and conflicts were a big part of my reporting work this summer and fall. According to the Montana Department of Fish, Wildlife and Parks here in Region 3, it was, and it will be in the future.
We've had 4 grizzly bears that were killed in encounters with people. We had 1 human fatality, of course, in West Yellowstone this year, as well as a man who was injured just south of Big Sky this year.
Those made headlines. Others, however, greatly affected the overall bear population. Grizzlies aren't alone when it comes to negative encounters with people.
So far, we've had to euthanize about 10 black bears in this part of the state. Unfortunately, just due to those bears gaining access to things like garbage, bird feeders, pet food, things that were left outside for them to get access to.
Jacobson says the majority of these encounters were preventable. Look at a map. If you're west of Billings, you're in bear country, and that means being prepared.
And really what it underscores is, again, Montana's bear country. And we're seeing more people in bear country, as well as grizzly bear populations that continue to grow as well. So that, that inevitably leads to more encounters as well as more conflicts.
That also means the new normal for a trip out needs to include bear spray, along with everything else you already take with you.
It's part of living and enjoying this place, right? It should be second nature to just have bear spray with you and be thinking and making habits to be prepared for bear encounters that may take place.
Jacobson said that includes a cross-country ski venture or even a quick outing with your snowshoes. Bears do hibernate, but a little snow on the ground doesn't mean they won't still be out looking for food. This week, south of Bozeman. Chet Lehman, MTN News.
Thank you very much, Chet. Now, every month, we feature a child in Montana who is waiting to find their forever home as a part of our Awaiting Child program. And this month, Diane Parker is going to introduce us to Olivia.
In this month's Awaiting Child, we go to Shodo to meet Olivia, a creative girl with a big heart.
My name is Olivia, and I'm in 3rd grade. I am almost 10 years old. My new family, I would like you to know that I am creative, smart, brave, strong, and nice, and kind. and I'm an artist, and I like the outdoors, and I like to take walks and be creative.
Olivia is very curious. She's a very active child. She loves arts and crafts of any kind. I think the bigger the mess, the happier she is.
One thing I'm very good at is art. I like to do like shading, because it's just fun and you get to draw. I always do it at home.
She's just blossomed into, from the little kindergarten kid that was afraid of the world to a nice young lady who is kind and caring and loving and ready to take on the world.
Knock knock, who's there? Me! So I have a pet named Hiccup and Jojo. They are playful, they are smart, they are nice, but they do get sassy sometimes, and they do get mean.
I think the perfect family for Olivia would be someone who loves to be hands-on. She loves being outdoors and going for walks and exploring and learning and anything hands-on. So I think an active family would be perfect for her.
What a good family looks like to me is peaceful, strong, brave, and very honest.
That's her biggest thing right now, is she wants to find her forever family that she's gonna stay with forever and ever, and they're just gonna help her grow up and be a successful person.
I like to be part of a family because I believe that I could have one, and I believe that I can help and be strong.
In Shodo, Diane Parker, MTN News.
Now, if you'd like to learn more about Olivia or about any of the other children here in the Treasure State awaiting adoption, you can head over and check out our website under the Awaiting Child tab. One of my favorite things that we do here on Montana This Morning. Thank you very much, Diane, for sharing Olivia's story. Now, we're going to take a short break here on Montana This Morning. But when we come back, you're probably going to get behind the wheel of your car today. Well, that means your car needs to be reliable, affordable, and fit all your needs.
I'm John Matteries. Is it finally time to consider an electric car? Well, we're looking at some of the incentives and the current discounts to see if it might be right for you. That story